when I used to hear, "What's up, big homie?" What he want? I'm looking for the, you know what I'm saying, the other shoe to drop. He must want something. Come down, big homie. If that's the first words that come out your mouth with, you see what I'm saying?
But
and a lot of times too, I'm gonna tell you this, where the confusion come in at. If he's 23 and all my conversation that I have with him all day is 23-year-old shit, 18-year-old shit,
he don't need you.
He gonna look at me as an equal.
He don't need you.
And he gonna look at me as an equal. So now the respect ain't gonna be high up here. It's gonna be right here. Mm-hmm. So he gonna think he know more than me because I'm still having his type of conversations. But if I'm talking older and upper and giving them different aspects of it and stop not having a 19, 20-year-old conversation, I mean, it's cool to do that sometimes, but you got to separate it. Because you got some dudes that's 40 years old.
When you locked up, you having a conversation with young niggas about bitches, about reminiscing about shit in the street. Or if you really trying to give them some game. One of the two. When I was in prison, I wasn't hanging with young niggas. When I got 10 years in, I see a young nigga, I go all the way. Yeah, I'm gone. You hear me?
On the federal level, it's different. I got to get you. Because you can get me fucked up. Your behavior or whatever you do can cause me or somebody I know bodily harm without them even knowing.
Right.
So I got to deal with you. It's hands-on policy. Hey, listen, we ain't in the state. You see these Mexican, these white boys come back with these big old bags, you can't rob them, you can't slap them out. Don't put your hands on another race without saying that. Somebody in another car, they from Detroit, and you from Atlanta, come get me first or let me know something before you just do it.
Right.
Because everybody here in the game.
Right, so let me ask you a question.
So it's different.
Let me ask you a question about the federal cars, right? So when it comes to, like I mentioned before about Detroit versus everybody shit, if you a blood or you a Crip, when you go to federal penitentiary, you on blood time, you on Crip time. You're not on your shitty time, you're on Midwest time. So right there, something happened, right? That's one of the things that break down the whole city shit too. Cause if you a blood in the feds, you on blood time, you ain't on Midwest time, you ain't on South time, you on straight blood time. You don't really give a fuck about what's going on with Atlanta.
Depending on who you is. That gonna vary.
Right.
It depends on who you is.
And depending on who it is to get into the situation too.
Right. It depends on who you is. Cause say you a blood and it ain't nothing but 8 of us up here in Kentucky from Atlanta.
Now, of course you can play both sides of the car. Yeah, you can ride 2 cars.
Right, you gonna be right. And then you gonna have some that gonna come in not gonna get on count because they're gonna be like, we on some city shit, we ain't gonna let no nigga from Baltimore tell me what to do when I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, so if it's 20 Atlanta niggas versus 3 bloods, it's to our advantage to play the Atlanta game because we got numbers. Versus I'm still a blood, or I'm still a Crip, but it's more power with numbers.
But if that's gonna be okay, your Southtown, your blood, that's cool. Don't twist your fingers with these niggas in here though. Don't do that. Unless you can't do that unless you really somebody. You see what I'm saying? Like if you really somebody, you gonna be like, I'm on with Atlanta, but they still gonna respect you and you twist your finger. But if you ain't really nobody can verify like on a national level, what he be like, oh yeah, that's such and such. And you call Wade Cal and they know him, oh yeah, that's the big homie. Yeah, he laid back. Leave him alone. Then they gon' what's up, big homie? They gonna respect that. You'll be able to get that off. And it's gonna be some niggas that's from what your particular set that's gonna ride with you, regardless what being said. So it be a situation like that, but they'll come tell the homie, hey listen, I'm going over here fuck with the homie. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This and that. And then you get what you gonna have. Nah, man, I fuck with home. So now it can cause a situation like that where you got to just tell the homie, look, this some gang shit. Yeah. And they're gonna respect it. But you gonna have some niggas that might fuck with you, they're in the gang, still go. Yeah. But we ain't obligated, ain't no repercussions to anybody in the car if you don't go. Yeah. Because under normal circumstances, if it's time to go and you don't go and they pop this door, we coming to get you and you out of here because you ain't no good to nobody. We gonna go and get you out of here. So under those circumstances, that's why you do that type of shit, so it won't be a stain on a nigga jacket if something happen with dude, he on some gang shit, and I don't do nothing. Now the compound ain't gonna look at me like, oh, you ass nigga left your homie out there and the whoop, man, that was some gang shit, man. He told me out there, and that's how that get cleaned up. That's how that part go. But for the most part, it's just in there. When you in there, you don't want to have no motherfucker. You can't let nobody have too much idle time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you still got to give motherfuckers something to do. Cause they ain't gonna say, oh, this Dawgface. Now I'm gonna say they're gonna want them Detroit niggas right there. Dawgface over there looking at TV, don't know what's going on. Victory in their mind, let me get me one. So you can't say I ain't did nothing. I bust Dawgface in the back of the head and went on by my business while he was sitting down looking at TV. It ain't my fault he don't know what's going on.
Only problem with that, I ain't sitting down watching motherfucking TV.
I know it's all coming. It's all coming.
I gotta keep
It's all coming.